Hello and welcome back to the SXD Cricketer podcast with myself, Billy Roan, and Alfie Taylor. Yet again, no Nick Brown. Alf, where is he?
I don't know. Do you know what? I forgot to ask him.
Fuck him. Fuck
Uh,
him. Anyway, Alf, this episode is not going to be about fence sitting, and that's all fucking Brownie does, mate. So,
yeah, he can enjoy listening to this one. Firstly, before fuck it, let's just get straight into it, Bill. Bairstow
um,
carried. I forgot about this. Bairstow carried off that stop oil protester at the start of the game. That seems like a fucking lifetime ago. How funny was
fuck,
that?
yeah. To be fair to him, that was good strength. Good strength. That was like fucking the Atlas Stones carrying the Atlas Stones in the world's strongest man.
You
Yeah,
know
the
what it's like,
fucking.
Bill. You know what it's
Gone.
like when you're a kid, right, and you go and help your mum from the car with the shopping. And you go like
Uh,
you go for 10 bags, yeah. You go for all the bags, but you can't give up. You can't.
I did that last week. I did that last week whilst carrying my son in my other arm. Fucking 10 bags.
Um, what are you saying about that then? The old protesters and Bairstow taking them on. Looked good, didn't it? It's a good photo.
Yeah, get a typical Bairstow, in it. Like fucking
He's got to be involved, didn't he?
yeah, it's just fucking. I can't even
I mean,
start.
there's
I'm wound up already.
there's going to be an hour and a half of you getting stuck into him. So let's move on from the protesters because it was funny, wasn't it? It was a great start to the. I'd like to
Well,
have
let's
known.
probably need to start. Probably need to start from the first test out. We haven't done one since Birmingham. We
No.
were there. Hollies.
Oh yeah, we
Just
can.
briefly touch on it. I know you weren't in the Hollies, were you? You were in the fucking prawn sandwich, weren't you?
Tuck him into a few prawn sandwiches.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, Holly's was shit, Bill. I
Oh
was
yeah,
there.
mate. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Like all this chat about the Hollies being this fucking, 12th man, all that crap. That's fucking poor.
Rubbish, wasn't it?
Poor. Poor. Just yeah, just like typical. I suppose like you
Just
you
say it
you said
seemed
it best.
lazy.
You said it best, Alf. It's a Saturday, so anyone who knows anything about cricket is going to be playing cricket. Um,
That's why we were all there.
full, yeah. Oh yeah, fair enough.
No,
But
but
fancy dress was poor as well.
it was just all
Um,
lazy. I think it felt like people were waiting for someone to do something, and it just weren't happening. It was shit. It
yeah,
was shit.
mate.
I hate that ground as well, and I fucking if Essex gets the finals day, I'm gonna have to go there reluctantly. It's just
Yeah,
Birmingham's not that good, mate.
no, not a good night out either, really, is it?
Nah, I think we're about to witness a good one though. Leeds, Savage. That's going to be the most
Mate,
ridiculous
Western Terrace is the much more raucous stand.
Boca Juniors, isn't it?
Listen, joking aside, I've been to West Ham away games. I've been to boxing and that. Well, that's up there, mate, with the most raucous stand I've been in.
Think Danny Dyer do a documentary on it.
Maybe, yeah, he's got to keep his nut down. But
Let's
it
get a
was all
taste.
going off in there last time, wasn't it? 4 years ago.
Yeah, what's his name? Who was it? The Big Show. The Big Show snorting gear at about 10 a.m. with
No,
his
I think
coffee.
I think the big show was having a row with a fucking nun, and then you had a couple of geeks in front of us doing a bit of shovel with a car key. Then you had some random Aussie who's out of his nut, remixing the
The
"Where We
Barmy
Come
Army.
From" song.
Good remix, though, wasn't it?
Here you are, you fucking.
So that's a good recap of the first test. Should we get
We'll leave
on?
it there.
Should we get on to the second test?
Yeah,
Firstly,
like
Bill, look, I've never seen the entire cricketing world rattled like they have been this week. I don't know whether it's obviously the media hype, it's obviously the Ashes. Like, what, what the fuck? You had the Indian ultras defending England. Like, that never happens on Twitter. It was just,
what they do? Were they holding
they
fucking
just, there's
handwritten cardboard boxes like up in the air?
a few felt tips got
Uh,
used and abused on the weekend.
yeah, stay in your lane, India. This is fucking proper Test cricket. Yeah,
This is how stupid it is. One of our 42-year-old friends saw an Australian supporters bus at the end of the game, got on it and just started calling them out. cheats.
That's that's
What?
that's
What?
standard from him, though. That's standard. That's standard. But listen, let's just go. Let's just go straight to that. Yeah, Alf, give me your opinions on that run out or stumping, whatever it was.
Oh, we're going to go straight there.
Yeah, let's just go into it.
I don't. I would have done what Carey did, so I'm probably the wrong person to ask.
Well, you think I wouldn't have done that? I've done it many a time.
I don't see what the issue is here.
Right, so
No. Let's break it down, Bill. Right, Bairstow is gardening on the flattest wicket Lords
I
has
agree.
ever
Yep.
produced in 200 years of Test cricket since the dawn of time. Right, and he's walking down the wicket. What is he doing? Like he did it every ball. Like he's obviously got a load of nervous energy. He's pumped up. Fair enough. Ashes. But what is he doing? He's walking halfway down, patting down nothing. He's just looking for a fight, wasn't he? That's what it looked like.
Yeah,
He was looking to get into the battle, and it's fucked him. And
I
it's
think
funny.
that,
I think it's
I think that's
hilarious.
how you said, Alf. Like it's Bairstow all day long. Like he's frenetic personality. Like he's pumped up. Like
Which
you're
is
not going to
great.
get brilliant. Yeah, I mean, what you're going to get from Bairstow is you are going to get you if he bats well, it's going to be 2-3 hours of brilliance. Yeah, but you're not going to get a Ben Stokes type innings where he'll manufacture or bat with a tail carefully. He'll take each over as it comes. Yeah, he'll assess the situation. With Bairstow, you're just going to get 100 miles an hour for 2 hours, and when it comes off, it's brilliant. Yeah, but my issue with it, yeah, I don't have an issue with what Carey did. Like one of the lads on the group today said that he's heard it was planned. Yeah, they were planning on just throwing the ball at the stumps.
But what's wrong with that?
Um,
I don't
I,
understand what's
I
wrong
agree.
with that.
Well, in my mind, that's fucking good play from Australia. They've covered all bases. Yeah. Yeah, it don't look good when you've like won a test match that way. But let's have it right. Bairstow is not exactly Don Bradman, is he? Like, who knows whether we would have got him out or he'd have won the game. Like, my money would have been on Australia getting him out, to be fair.
But
Or him getting a quick 550 and then
forget all
getting
that.
out.
If he didn't get out that way, would Ben Stokes have batted that way? Who the fuck knows? He was at
Exactly, yeah.
like
It didn't
that.
it didn't determine the game, the outcome. My issue with it, as always in sport, is the fucking officials, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
How have they not again, I didn't watch it live, yeah. But have they not did they have any intel? Did they have any conversation with the third umpire to say yes, no, we did
No,
not call over?
but Bill,
Because
you know
Geezer
how
walked off.
yeah, you know how it's a bad decision is when he's 3 meters out, the square leg umpire's seen it and he's bottled it and gone upstairs. He's out. Like
Yeah,
nothing
he
else
wasn't
hit those
watching
stumps.
then.
Just give it out.
He wasn't watching then, was he? So in my mind, he's zoned out because it's the end of the over. Yeah, that's my issue. It shouldn't have been up to. There shouldn't have been a decision to be made. Yeah, if they hadn't called over, then yeah, technically it's out, which is what they're saying. But do they really call over every time? Over bowled? Do they really do that every time?
Uh, yeah, so,
It's the
I know
fucking
what you
umpires,
mean.
mate. It's the umpires. They bottled it. They did not
But
want a
but
decision.
But Bill, right? How stupid have you got to be, right? How many times have you done this in crease? I don't know whether you were one of those to walk out of your crease or whatever,
No,
but
I always used to tap out. You just never.
I always used to look around and just either hold my hand up or just see what was going on and then walk out. Bairstow's fucking on the marching
Bang,
powder.
gone. Yeah, he's gone.
He's in the
Like,
Western Terrace at 10 in the morning with the fucking nun doing the old shovel.
yeah,
He's gone out there, hasn't he?
yeah. Again, that's that nervous energy, and no,
The
I'm not gonna.
redometer was up.
I'm not. Listen,
See
I
that,
was
Bill?
fuming on. I was
Bill, you
fuming on
see
the day.
the
Yeah,
redometer when he
it
shook
exploded, mate. It
that
blew
going
up.
down.
The Mercury.
He looked like he's had 20 years on the vino.
But yeah, like, look, listen. I look at the video, yeah, and maybe I was naive, but I just thought Carey was going for the stumping because Bairstow was out of his crease in his natural stance, yeah. But it does look like he's just going to throw the ball back at the stumps because he knows Bairstow is going to walk out. So in my mind, that's meticulous planning. Well played, Australia. Give it to you. Yeah, they're not
Yeah,
cheating. It's a bit weaselly. Yeah, it's a
yeah.
little bit like it's
I don't.
not.
It's not quite Mancad territory, which I'm also pro Mancad. So I just think
Oh,
like
mate, that's
the
low.
the rules of the game. It's so easy to not get out there. Like there's a reason that people like Alistair Cook and fucking Joe Root would never get out that way, or Steve Smith or Marnus Labuschagne. They would never. It's always going to be someone like Johnny, isn't it? Just a fucking
Yeah,
nutter, 100 mile an
yeah,
hour, and then they'll fucking boot the change room to bits, and then sit down and think about it and go, do you know what? I won't do that again.
yeah. Listen, let's get it right as well. If it was Joe Root or Ben Stokes, I probably would have been fuming in Australia. But because it's Bairstow, and I tell you, words cannot describe how I feel about his keeping. Like, let's have it right now, yeah. You, Ben Folkes has done nothing wrong, yeah. In fact, the opposite. He's been a top performer for England for a year, yeah. Bairstow, brilliant, had an unbelievable impact last summer as a batsman, not as a keeper batsman, as a batsman. He was not keeping wicket in that side, no? He wasn't, was he?
No, he's also put on a bit as well, hasn't he? How can you expect a geezer to play 5 tests in a row as a keeper who's just come back from breaking his leg, right? I don't understand it. He's put on 20 kegs, easy. You've been
He's a
lifting, hasn't he? Been lifting. Been
he's a
lifting.
big boy, and that back pedal when Kawaja underedged it onto his arm, mate, that summed it up for me. Yeah, he's not fit enough to keep wicket in Test cricket. I'm
No,
sorry,
he needs to be
like,
on wheels, doesn't he?
and what doesn't make it better is Alex Carey has been fucking immaculate behind the stumps. I don't think he has taken a ball outside of his palm. He's been a joke behind the stumps.
Yeah, he's got to a few, hasn't he?
These stumpings that he's taking have been world class. As I said, the catching he's just making it look so easy. You know, even the catches, like as a keeper, it looks hard work for Bairstow. He looks like that ball is like a fucking marble. Yeah, he's not seeing it as well.
An
Not
atom.
he's moving horrendously. Like technically, all the weight is on his left foot if he's keeping wicket to a right-hander, which means there's this no man's land between first slip and the keeper. Yeah, he obviously can't propel himself to dive. Yeah, like I said it in the first test to you boys. I don't know if you were sitting with us at the time, but like everyone's going, what a great catch we took Labuschagne. It's a fucking shit catch, mate.
He took it
Yeah,
one-handed, didn't he? Yeah.
Ben Folkes wouldn't have dived for that.
I I don't disagree with you. I don't know how long we can bang on about Ben Folkes being in that team. He ain't playing a test this Ashes series.
But I'm not. Yeah, he's not. He's not going to play now when there's a space for a bat. He's not going to play ever in this series, which is again I can't understand how
It's the
one of the
whole
best keepers in the last 25 years, yeah,
it's the whole
is only
Foster
going to play
thing. It's the whole
15 games.
Foster thing all over again. And Folkes is a better
No, but
batsman
he's
than
he's
Foster.
much better batsman than
Yeah.
Foster.
Well,
Like,
that's what I mean. Yeah.
and Foster didn't play because we had Alex Stewart, like, who's one of the best keeper batsmen this bit we've had. Alex Stewart's a better keeper than Bairstow.
YJB,
Eh?
young Johnny Bairstow.
Oh, look, fair look. I don't dislike him, yeah, like Bairstow.
You
I
fucking
did
hate
say
him.
I wanted to try and get him in that team, yeah, but not as a keeper. Like, I'm pretty sure he wasn't keeping wicket in that at the start of the summer. He was playing as a batsman last year, wasn't he?
Yeah, he
It
only
was
played.
folk.
He batted 5, didn't he? And just fucking launched it.
Yeah, it was folks keeping wicket, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Folkes because I remember him coming in to hit the winning runs in that big chase. Uh,
India.
can't. Yeah, it might have been against India.
Yeah,
Do
that's
you
what I'm
remember?
saying. Like, such a big difference between a player. He's not going to be the same player if he's keeping wicket, because if you keep shit, yeah, you're going to bat shit, yeah, or you're up against it and you've got to work really hard. Like,
Yeah,
but like I said, we can
I
bang on about it. Nothing's going to change, and
no, I agree.
I
I don't
just
see it's counterintuitive in keeping, and there is room for Folkes for sure. But I mean, you only have to go to Twitter, type Folkes' name in, and everyone wants him. Let's get on to Stuart Broad because it's a bit more
well,
positive.
I just want to say again, like, I don't want to. I'm not going to start slating selection too much because they haven't done much wrong, McCullum. Like, I didn't have a problem with England losing that first Test match. Like, all this crap about the declaration stuff. Like,
Oh
Honestly,
no, yeah,
I wish some journalists just stick
idiots.
to writing about fucking Man United and Chelsea and stay out of cricket. You haven't got a fucking clue what you're talking about, right? Ben Stokes would have had a target in his mind, yeah. Forget what's happened in the first 4 days. Ben Stokes would have thought to himself, I want to leave Australia a carrot to chase. On this flat pitch, if I don't leave them a carrot, they will just plank it out and it'll be a boring, won't even probably be a full day. They'll shake hands an hour after tea, Australia 4 down for fucking 150, yeah, or whatever. So however they got to that carrot, however they got to Australia needing 280 to win off 100 overs, that no matter what they got in the first innings, England, unless they bowled Australia out really cheaply, which was never going to happen on that pitch, it would have all boiled down to England setting Australia that gettable total on the last day. Yeah. So
Yeah,
I
I
do
don't.
not have a problem with that.
That first test, I don't have an issue with. Like there were certain tactical issues with it, but to be honest, I forgot about them because of what this week's done to us.
It was a shit wicket, mate. I tell you, like Broad was bowling, I could have fucking hurdled the Brummy oaf in front of me, yeah, run out onto the pitch and fucking blocked it from when from when he bowled it. That's how slow that pitch was, mate. Seriously, and I would have done that after fucking £8 50 pints of fucking Prava, yeah, fucking.
What on Broad, Bill? What how funny was it when he came out to bat? That like that
Fucking
just
brilliant, mate.
he's fucking phenomenal. Like I don't know, I've always struggled with Broad at points, but I don't know, build a statue. He's fucking funny, man. Him
Mate, the
him
geezer.
he
It's just
lives
there's
for
something
Ashes
about
cricket,
him.
isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, like as a football fan, yeah, I know football's shit, but going over like when I go over West Ham, the players who get the biggest cheer are the ones that fucking put a tackle in, yeah, just try their fucking hardest, and that is Stuart Broad down to a T. He loves the battle, yeah, he loves the chirp, he loves winding Australia up, and he fucking gives it everything, and he's the first name on a team sheet in the Ashes.
Yeah, I agree.
Like brilliant.
He was fucking hilarious. Like he even said that he came out there, obviously he was fired up when he came out
Yeah,
there to bat. And you know, like when you're a kid and you say in the like
yeah.
in the little 1 hour bounce, say in. He said that for 2 hours, right? He said the first half hour funny, everyone was laughing. He said even after the second hour, he was sick of it.
Yeah, but he's making a fucking point, isn't he? Like, because, that's his issue is with the umpires. The umpire didn't make the
do,
decision which they should have made.
do you think that Cummins I think that he don't fully believe if Warner and Smith and that lot weren't in his ear, he would have called him back, I reckon. I don't think Cummins is that. I think he's trying to be like a Ricky Ponting or a fucking what was the other
Yeah,
twat?
he's just backing his team, isn't he? He's doing what a good captain should do. But yeah, the geezer's a lovely bloke, isn't he? You
He's
can
just a
just tell
nice
that.
guy. Yeah, he's got lovely eyes as well.
Yeah, and yeah, he's a good looking man. Even with that shiner, he's a good looking man. But I'm saying like you said about Smith's doing all the skipping. Man, that geezer's a fucking donut, isn't he? Like he don't know what planet he's on,
He's the weirdest bloke. I watched him on
isn't
player
he? How
cam
can he
at the
captain a
ground. I
fucking
watched him for an
team?
hour. He's a weird geezer.
Mate, he's a selfish, like, he knows his game inside out, but he's not a fucking tactician, is it? He's a donut, that bloke. I tell you,
No,
I
do you know
wish I was sitting behind him when he dropped that catch as well.
what would you have
Fuck,
done, Bill?
like,
What would you have done?
fuck knows. It depends how many beers I would have had, but I complimented him on his looks. I don't know. Fuck knows.
The one person I do like in that team who is definitely captain material is Usman Khawaja, isn't he? He's a proper
Yeah,
cricketer.
you want him in your team, innit? Like he's the best opening batsman in the world at the moment, isn't he? He's as solid as a rock. Like, got a good comeback when he's getting sledged. Like,
Speaking of opening batsman, Bill, great nickname, phenomenal nickname. What is it?
but Duckett, well, the Australians are calling this, are they?
Ben Duckett. His nickname on the circuit, everyone is
Hezbollah.
Hasbullah.
Is
That is
what
a
in the
killer. That is a
on the county
killer.
circuit, or the Australians give him that?
World circuit, I think. But when you're hearing it from
Yes.
second slip in the Ashes, it's tough, isn't it? Especially
Yeah,
from
mate.
first slip from that nugget, that garden gnome.
Hey,
Like,
Warner,
Warner,
Shrek.
if Warner's calling you Asbullah, you're struggling,
Oh
aren't
no,
you?
yeah, you're fucked, mate. I tell you, you are fucked. Shrek.
What do you think about the MCC members? Three of them that got see their names. See their
Oh,
names
don't.
released.
No, go
You
on.
ready? Ready? Bartholomew Frinton Smythe,
No, it ain't.
Humphrey
No, it
Wigbert
ain't.
Porter, and Quinton
You're
Beckett.
joking. Oh my god. Do you know what? If I was an England player, I would have fucking given him a slap myself. What the fuck? Some fucking upper class, middle class wanker, yeah, wearing fucking some shitty colour chino, with a fucking tie on, and a beige jacket, gonna tell an international cricketer about cricket. Fuck me. They've probably been rimming each other in the fucking long room toilets. Fucking hell. Is that serious, their names? Bartholomew.
I made them up for the podcast.
Oh, right. Oh, fucking hell. I thought it'd been serious. Humphrey.
What little thought, Bill, on the
Fucking
on the
Eiffel Tower getting
what,
teabagged in the long room toilet.
Bill, what do you think of the MCC members? Because I I've got a lot of mates in who are like playing members now, and I'm just so anti it. I just think it's a pile of shit.
Of
I
course it
think
is,
that
mate.
they're just
That's
a
for
load of
middle class,
fucking wankers.
fucking posh geezers or wanky city boys. What do you think I'm going to think about it?
You don't fancy a bit of egg and bacon, Bill?
I don't wear shirts, mate. Let alone fucking socialise with a fucking load of toffs, load of fucking rim jobbers. You know what I mean?
Bring back the IPL. Fuck me. Um, I try. Let's get off that for fuck's
Yeah, let's
sake.
move on.
Let's get
Yeah.
off that. What's the significance of Baz saying we won't go for a beer with him anytime soon? Any significance in that whatsoever? Do you think it's
Well, yeah, fucking right. I like when we went and go and watch on Saturday. When I've seen Warner and Pope have a chat,
wound me
that's
up?
when I thought we're not going to win the series here.
Yeah, that wound me up.
Like, honestly,
But why does it take something like because in a 5 match series, you've got a lot of time to create a few sort of. There's going to be some battles between people, right? And there's something going to happen. That's why 5 match series are brilliant anyway. But why has it taken this for now? Like Anderson didn't say a word for 2 matches, but I know he was struggling a bit. But like he's usually the one to go at someone. Like now, Broad's going to go at everyone, which is brilliant. What? Why? I just what like
well,
just
because England haven't
get
got. So if
stuck
you
in.
look at their call, and you got Bairstow, who let's have it right. Anything he
Yeah,
says,
you're
yeah, is
right.
not
You're
going to
right. You're
hold
right.
any clout, is it? Like
You're right. You're right.
he's going to be one of them keepers who just shouts for the sake of it, hasn't got anything menacing to say. Yeah. First, if you got Joe Root,
One brings
Jesus
two.
just smiles all day. Yeah. Right. Who you got second slip?
Crawley.
Crawley again, another nice geezer. I give it a little bit in Australia, but I doubt he's going to say too
You're not
much.
going to pick
Then
a fight for the sake of it, are you? You need a nutter in there.
Duckett at third slip, Asbiller at third.
As Miller at 2.5, I think.
And then you got Pope in there. It's not the most menacing of fucking slip calls,
No,
is
it's
it?
hardly like looking back at Jacques Callis and Graham Smith, is it? And Mark Boucher.
Yeah. And then to top it all off, right? They've brought in two of the biggest Lionhearts England have never seen. First men in out of the fucking trenches, Moeen Ali and fucking Chris Wokes. Like fucking, I'll tell you what, they're gonna do guards of honour for the Australian batsman. Every Australian batsman that come in,
What are your
they're
thoughts
gonna do
on?
it.
What
They're
are
gonna
your
do a
thoughts on?
two-man guard of honour.
What are your thoughts on Mo back in the side after his conference? What was his conference, Bill?
Again, I can't remember. That must be the day before the Test match, yeah. And I think we've done the podcast a few days before, yeah. And I think I predicted 5-0 or something, or 4-1, yeah. And if I'd have watched this fucking press conference of Moeen Ali, I would have gone 5-0 Australia if he was going to play. Like, I couldn't believe what he was saying. He's like basically come out with, Baz said to me that not to worry about my performance and don't worry about taking too many wickets or scoring runs, and basically just to go out there and enjoy myself. Not to worry about taking wickets. You should be worried about taking wickets, mate. This is an Ashes series. Like, you got people paying 300 quid for a ticket, yeah, and not to worry about taking wickets or scoring runs. Like, you definitely didn't worry about that in the first Test match. Like, I mean, what do you think about it? What did you think? Obviously, the guy is injured, yeah, but was he injured because like his finger or because of his neck, where he kept looking down on it, like as if to say, "Oh, it's really hurting me," which he may well have done. But I just looked at it. Again, as a England fan and spectator, and watched, many England players fucking give it all, run through the fucking barrier, yeah, to win a game of cricket. I just looked at that and thought, nah, it's another classic. Yeah, it brought me back to when he was playing with Liam Dawson on his debut on a fucking Bunsen burner at Lords,
Oh, he
and he
said he
come
wanted
out
to
and
be a
said,
second spinner, didn't he?
I'm not the frontline spinner like Liam Dawson is." Like, I'm thinking, mate, you played 30 Test matches. Liam Dawson played one Test match. Like, can we just stand up and just be counted for once? Like, I'm just baffled how he's been selected. I really am. Like,
I don't understand. Like, everyone saw it. How Root is a better bowler than him. They've got 6 lefties. It doesn't really matter whether you turn it that much. You don't have to give it a rip. He's got better control. His economy's always been better. Like,
listen, he just boils down. He can handle pressure better. Moeen Ali said Test cricket is too hard for him. Now that's not, Test cricket is too hard for millions of people. That's not the issue. But why have you come back? Like, honestly, I don't.
lol,
What is he telling them? What is he telling
lol.
them? Like, what?
That's what he said when Stokes messaged him, didn't he? Lol, Ashes question mark.
Well,
Fuck me.
yeah. I mean, it's just it's
We'll
now.
we'll get to the team, Bill, but 2-0 down is the fat lady singing.
No, mate, you never look, I've moaned for half hour here, yeah.
Is
But
that it?
there's very fine margins, yeah. Very fine. I think like one of the lads put on the group, like I didn't read it all. Some geezer wrote an article that, runs taken, wickets taken, we're both level. It's just runs off the bat scored, wickets
Yeah.
taken, we are pretty much neck and neck. It's the fucking extras. It's the
43
fine margins.
extras. Yeah, difference. And
It's
funnily enough,
exactly, and it is the fine margins that you win an Ashes series with, like, and just got to fucking tighten up. And after what I have noticed with this England team, after every bad day or bad session, they have come out and they've had a fucking good session and pulled the game back. Yeah, and I do expect that to happen, even if I don't agree with the team. I think there's enough like match winners in that team to pull it round, and we have got to have a bit more luck of the draw. Really, we haven't really had too much of the rub of the green.
mate, they got 400 when it was hooping round corners.
We that first day we bowled shit.
Yeah.
That's what probably lost it for us, really. That in bowling, I think I would have I'll back myself to get a wicket.
Took a hat trick, Bill. You took a hat trick.
Yeah, I reckon I'll back myself with the old ball to take a wicket. Yeah.
But like, just
Old
quietly
little
on
swingers.
that, how good, right? And I know most people listening are going to hate this. And it probably was one of the most boring sessions of cricket I've ever watched. But what a fucking revolution that was, the whole bodyline thing. Do you not think that we took, I think we bowled 60 overs, they got 90 odd runs, and we got 6 wickets, bowling sniffs, and with a ridiculous umbrella leg side field, something that you just, on a 2-pace wicket, was impossible to play the shot until Stokes became in like fucking Hulk.
Mate.
Yeah,
mate, it was good. Again, that's what you're
interesting
dealing with
tactic.
here. The like Stokes' captaincy is second to none. Like, the plans, I don't know whether it's happening behind the scenes or whatever, but the plan to take wickets on two flat pitches. Yeah, it has been the two, like, the captaincy of both. I think Cummins has captained really well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
featherbeds, aren't they? They're shit.
The
Featherbeds.
captains are doing their best to manufacture results. And, they're going to 5 days. They're going pretty much into almost the last session of the fifth day, which is perfect test cricket, really.
So
This is proper cricket. Let's have it right. All this 2020 crap, this nonsense, like, this is proper cricket. This is where now players' techniques have been tested in the first two games against the same bowling attacks. Harry Brook now, he's got the short ball question. He's got to answer.
I hope there's a bit more pace, don't you? I know it looks a bit greener. So hopefully some live grass and it fucking comes on a bit because it has been dull. I want to see quick bowlers get something out of it.
Yeah, what do you reckon Australia going to do next test? They just play the same team.
Well, they
I
can't,
think
can
maybe.
they? They have to bring in the wizard.
Yeah, what's this geezer like?
Good bowler,
Fucking
mate. He's a good
good
bowler.
bowler.
Yeah, Is it Todd Murphy?
Yeah, Jeetan Patel said that in a press conference. He said, no, he's good bowler. He said he's as good as Nathan Lyon.
He ain't as good as Nathan Lyon, but he's a good bowler.
But what he did say is Nathan Lyon's got 500 wickets behind him, or whatever it is, 400 wickets, which makes him a bit more of an imposing figure. But
he's
he
got
rated him.
Kohli out 4 times, and he's only played 7 fucking first class games. So he obviously knows what he's doing. He's quite flat through the air. He's just an off spinner, isn't he? Fuck me, he's an off spinner.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think they'll drop Hazelwood. Bring Boland back in.
Yeah, I mean that's the rotation, isn't it? Start
Cummins
was brilliant.
Start. Yeah, it was good.
On that wicket, considering he has been pretty pony recently, like he swung the ball a little bit.
He bowled some good short balls, but
he gets something out of it when he rolls his fingers, doesn't he? Like when no one else gets that bounce.
I can't look past Cummins, mate. The geezer's a fucking.
He's
unbelievable. He's unbelievable, mate. I'll tell you. That over, he got Pope and
he's scoring runs, mate. He's averaging 50 in the series.
He's fucking he's doing the business, isn't he? I think he's the difference. If I'm honest.
So our team, I actually that they don't need to change that much, do they? They'll rotate a bowler and then they've got Lyon out.
I think they've been bowling in for Hazelwoods and then and fucking Todd Murphy in for Lyon. Batting lineup's fine, like.
And Cam Green keeps chipping in with a couple of wickets here and there, doesn't he? He hasn't bowled that well, but
yeah, they'll invest in him for the future. Like, he's a good cricketer, isn't he? Like,
he's fucking unbelievable at gully, mate. His wingspan is ridiculous. What do you think of Lyon going out to bat? You happy with that?
Well, I don't really. What else do you want me to say? Like, yeah.
Do you think there should be substitutions for that sort of shit?
Not for a number 11 batsman, no. Yeah, fair play to him. Yeah, all good, mate. Yeah, well done. Like, again, sometimes the pressures make so much out of something. Like, yeah, so what? Like, it's like fucking Robinson told us, fuck off. So what? Like, I don't get it. Like, fucking press. I don't know how they fucking get jobs,
Oh, mate,
study 4 years at university.
What's that twat's name? Fucking Bellend. George.
What's that? Who's the prick who was filming England nicking off or something? Is that him? George DeBell?
Yeah, that's him.
He's still floating around, the weasel.
He was probably in the long room, fucking in rimming as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's fucking filming it probably for his own collection. Fucking writing an article on it. It's about the standard of his talents. Fucking top.
What do you think? So we know what our team's going to be now for this test. I think it's been released, but if not, it is. It looks like obviously Pope's out. Brooks moving up to 3.
Well done, Root. Yeah, good. Well done, Root. Brilliant. Yeah, let fucking 20. Let the 24-year-olds, yeah, who is gone through the first bit of adversity in his test career. People criticise him for the short ball. Going back, yeah, you can go first wicket down, mate. Yeah, I'll just die down at 4. 150 test matches, 11,000 runs, 3,200s, all the time in the world. Yeah, you bat 3, I'll just have a cup of tea. Yeah, well done, mate. Yeah.
Are you saying he's a pussy?
I talk about fucking lying, going out to bed. At least that fucking geezer done it for his team. I don't. I'm
Yeah.
not in that dressing room, am I? I'm not in that dressing room. So maybe they did. Maybe he did say that. I want to bat three. No, we will kick you down to four. So
Yeah, that's
I don't know.
true.
It's hard.
That's
It's
true.
hard for me to criticise, but he does like batting four, and um,
So
he
we
let
got
Pope get up there last year. So
so everyone shuffles up one, and then you've got
the
you've got
tail starts at seven.
Victoria Cross at 7. Then then you got which one I do like Wokes. I love Wokes. I think he's a brilliant cricketer. He ain't going to add much to the fire. He's just another lovely bloke.
How much cricket has a geezer played though? This is the difference, yeah.
Yeah.
Like when England went on this run last year, right? All the batters played like first four county championship games. Yeah, there wasn't a coach in place, so all the batters, all the bowlers were all playing cricket. Like I don't, I'm not one of these fucking old bastards. Oh, we've got to bowl, we got to play cricket and all that. But at least some preparation for red ball.
I don't know when his last game was. I can't remember watching him play. Has he even played a blast game?
I don't know, mate. Yeah, I don't know. He played
He
in the IPL, didn't he?
it's going to be. You'd think it'd be hard for him, but I do like it. I love Wokes. I think he's a
Good
brilliant
cricketer.
cricketer.
He's good cricket in England. Yeah, he should never. I said take his passport
Where's it?
away,
Where's
mate.
this game? Where's this game, Bill?
No, I agree. Yeah, as I'm saying, I've criticised him abroad. I said take his passport away, like rip his passport up. Don't let him set foot on a plane, England plane. Like honestly, yeah, keep him wrapped up. And when there's a green seamer, cloud like grey covering of clouds, unleash him. Yeah, you know, good batsman at number 8. Well, I'd bat him at 7. To be fair,
Do you think
I put him at 7. I put Broad at 8. I put Wood at 8, and I put Moeen Ali at 9.
you'd have him at night? I think I'd get Broad in front of him after the other
That's
day.
what I'm saying. Yeah. So what am I saying?
Yeah, no,
No,
you're
I put
right.
Wokes at 7.
Oh, Wood can
Broad
bat.
at 8. Wood at 9. I put Moeen Ali at 10.
That's
Who's
a good
11? Who's the other Who's the other bowling man?
Robinson.
Robinson. I put Moeen Ali at 11.
What do you think Dan's hard done by?
Yeah. I think if you're not going to play instead of a batsman, like when are you going to play? Like honestly, like
Yeah, I feel for him big time because if you get dragged around like that and a batsman
there's
goes
a
down and you've been
lot of
told that
pressure
you're
on Joe Root. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
And Stokes. I mean, what it clearly says is that they need to get an all-rounder in that team, like because Stokes, you'll get 5 overs and innings out of Stokes. That's what he's saying.
But watch what happens this test, right? Let's have a look at the figures of Joe Root and Moeen Ali. If they bowl, they might not have to bowl, but I
It may
guarantee they're
well
the same.
surprise me. It may look. I'm the first person to hold my hands up. Yeah,
If his finger goes this test, what?
mate. No, I'm not a spinner, am I? I'm not a spinner.
He used to bowl Currams though.
I've not. Yeah, I've just not. I didn't see the injury and all that. I just don't. As a fan, you're playing. For me, it doesn't seem like he's bothered. Like, don't bother. Not bothered about playing. Like,
No, he's bothered about playing, but he's I don't know. He just
look. Put it this way. Look, if you're a spin bowler,
got fined as well. Bill got fined for spraying his finger with a fucking the old
yeah,
tough juice.
brave juice,
No, it's a
brave
tough
juice.
juice. It's a tough juice.
Yeah, like, if you're a batsman, yeah, ideal scenario is the scenario Ben Stokes come into 200 odd to win, go and smash 100, job done. Yeah, if you're a spinner, pitch is turning, go and win that game of cricket. That is why you pick your spinner to win your team a game on the 5th day. You put your feet up, mate. First 4 days. Day 5, bowl a team out to win a game. Yeah, if you don't want to do that, don't play in the team. Like, again, it's hard for me. Obviously, I'm very passionate about England and stuff and Test cricket. I just struggle when a guy was bowling. He was bowling. He didn't. I didn't watch it all live, but I didn't see any balls slip out of his hand or anything, any half trackers. no more than normal. To me, and I've had other people come up to me who are not even cricket fans and just said the geezer he just looks like he looked for a way out. But again, I'll reserve judgment. Like, hopefully he can come in and do the business for England, take some wickets and get some runs. He's not going to get tough runs, is he? He's going to smash you 30. He's going to be in for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and get 30, 40 odds. But that's what I want a number 8 to do, really.
Yeah. No,
Um,
I agree. I hope he proves us wrong because he's definitely done it in the past. It's just I don't know. He bowls a load of fucking pies, to be honest. I wouldn't mind facing him in club cricket.
Again, I think he's got ability. I just question the heart and desire for the battle. Yeah, and that gets you a long
I
way.
don't
Look at
think
someone
he's
like
going to be that person, though, Bill.
No, he's not. That's what I'm saying. But if he did have that, I think he would have taken 100 plus more wickets for England. But again, that is me as a fan. You know, it just winds me up. That's all. When there's people out there who are hungry to play for England, yeah,
I
and
just quite fuck all this, just quietly, right before I
yeah, we got to
forget.
crack on, mate.
Just quickly. Sorry to go back to the toffs here, but Strauss blaming the booing on people who normally don't come to Lords because they paid the 20. You remember they did the £25 tickets on the Sunday for the final day.
Mate, no.
Is he some sort of prick?
Listen, I don't care how much you pay for a ticket, yeah. That is theatre. That is, if you want them just to clap at everything, yeah, ain't gonna happen, is it? Like that's theatre. That creates an atmosphere. Like people have said, that is the best atmosphere they've ever heard at Lords. Yeah,
Yeah, but it's
and
not
that is
hard, is it, mate? It's better fucking atmosphere in a phone box. All you
no
can hear is
matter.
a hum.
But drama, and you need a pantomime villain. But there's nothing wrong with booing. Nothing wrong with it. Like, it creates fucking drama, pantomime. Like that is, it's in whatever they're doing, they're entertaining. TV companies pay millions for the rights. Yeah, they want an entertaining game. If someone wants to boo, then fucking boo. Like,
Yeah, I paid 200 quid. I'm going to boo.
well,
Right,
exactly.
let's get on to the questions and fire through them, Bill. I've got a few. There's more than.
Quickly.
All right. This one's from Andy. How can a bunch of port swilling Tory toffs cause such a fuss when a pissed up Bay 13 or Holly stand have abusive players has abused players for years? What would it take for you to react to the crowd? So if you're a player, what would it take for you to react?
I wouldn't walk through the long room.
Would you nut him if that
No,
geezer
and
said it?
I'd walk around the back. I wouldn't go through the long room. I could not go through that. Like, honestly, I could not. You know what I'm like with toffs and fucking city boys. I couldn't. I'd wear headphones, mate. I wear headphones. I can't listen to them, whether they're praising or whatever. I can't do it.
Right, the
Can't do it.
next one. We've answered
What
this.
about you? What about you? What about you? Stop trying to fucking set me up here.
You just told me we're in a rush, you fucking idiot.
Come on. What would you do? What would it take you? You lose it.
What?
By the way, it don't take you fucking much either.
No, to be fair, do you know what? I've thought about this when Kawaja lost it. I reckon I'm not joking. I've done it. Like, it's bad, but I'd probably, like one of those lovely portraits in in the long run. I'll fucking stick one of their heads through that. Put my bat through that. Yeah, one of those 15th century rare artifact, priceless piece. And
have you seen the Michael Vaughan one?
Yeah, that's where it'd be going, actually.
No, leave that up, mate, because he hates that. He looks like such a goon in that, doesn't he? Yeah, leave that up. Yeah, make sure you don't touch that. Put it through the fucking all the others, but leave that one up so it fucking hurts him. He's so bitter about that fucking.
That's the one. Both of them.
Yeah, put it through that one. Yeah,
fucking straight through his boat race. So that's what I would do. We've had this one, but a girl called Tom on Twitter has said, "Is Pat Cummins a puppet for Steve Smith?" We've answered that. A girl called Tom. Right, Martin. The pointlessness of this is just a random one. It isn't on form or on topic. The pointlessness of time format on Saturday League cricket. How fucking stupid is it? You haven't played for a long time, Bill, but from my experience, you get the same scores. It just winds you up because it takes all day, and sometimes you don't win.
I don't mind. I didn't mind it. I quite like the tactics that go into it.
Other than, I know what you mean with the tactics.
What I think
I think the long form is stupid.
but I think what you could do with that, you could get the over rates up a bit more. So then you're not finishing last hour at 6, finish at 7. Yeah, is that what it is anyway?
I don't know, mate. We
Yeah,
usually done by then.
I don't mind that. I don't mind all that. Like, what I do mind though, yeah, is players who think, yeah, that they are in the middle of a Usman Khawaja 9-hour innings, yeah, and they leave their bat and gloves out in the middle, like because they've seen it on the TV. You've been batting for 20 minutes, mate. Just take your gloves with you. You don't need them to dry out and bake, yeah. But I don't like that. Do you know what I mean? You probably
How
do
have
that,
you
don't you?
thought of that? No, I don't. I don't. Because you
No,
might rain.
yeah,
I
because
don't.
it's all like, oh yeah, like I made it through Tina and all that, like, well done, mate. Like, oh, it's like telly, innit? I've got to come back out again. Like,
Nothing better
yeah,
though
all
when
right,
someone
mate,
does
yeah.
that, Bill, and they fucking get out first ball after lunch.
Yeah, again, it's just one of them stupid things that wind me up, to be honest. But
Oh.
next. Go on, let's rattle
The
through.
next one's from Jamis, a long-standing listener, him and his brother. Uh, if the gloves are truly off now, following the 5-day shenanigans, then surely the next logical step is for one of the teams resorting to a mancad. So, so what's everyone's dream mancad? Mine would be broad mancad in Stark with Warner at the non-strikers end, getting sprayed by Bairstow. Oh, at the strikers end, getting sprayed by Bairstow. So,
Nah, Steve
got
Smith, mate, with Lobachane at the other end.
the
Steve
universe would
Smith,
collapse, wouldn't it? It'd stop.
Steve Smith, he's do a double mancad. Steve Smith, mancad him, Lobachane runs to complain, run him out, done. Double play, fuck
What?
off.
What ground? What ground? Headingley.
Headingley, mate, yeah, definitely. Headingley. Gutted I fucking can't go to that.
It's not too late.
It is, mate. Yeah, I'm pretty busy at the moment, mate. Pretty busy.
Uh, all right. Well, that's an easy one then.
What was yours?
Well, I can't really beat that, can I? And I
Uh,
haven't really had time to think about it.
I don't think Carey gives a fuck. To be fair, if you Carey's one who did it, but he just walked off. Yeah, all right, done. Fair play. I quite like him, Carey.
I'd like to do it to Warner, actually. I'd like to do it to Warner and send him off. That'd be good.
Nah, Steve Smith will malfunction, mate. The face on him, like, cry.
He's a
Face on him.
creature. He
It
is a
wouldn't be a handy.
creature.
That would fuck him up. Like imagine, like that would fuck him up at the other end. Like imagine the body positions he would have to get into, like just to keep his bat in and stop himself from running, mate. That will fuck him up. He'll lose it.
He could fucking twist or break an ankle, couldn't he, doing it as well with
Yeah, but can you
movement?
imagine? Can you imagine? Do you not think his jumper's a bit long as well?
Yeah, but he's just weird, mate. Like,
Yeah,
he
jumper's
just
too long.
you just sometimes you have to accept these artists. They're weird. Liam, who would win in a fight, Bairstow or Carey? Quite tough, actually. But I think I'd go with a Nugget. Mate, he's a bull, isn't he? You see the way he manhandled that protester, that 40-kilo protester.
Yeah, he's in good shape, Carey. Though he's in good shape.
What
He's not put.
are
He's
you
not put a
saying?
foot
You're
wrong.
saying a better Bairstow will go 3 rounds, hell for leather, but Carey 12 rounds, he would pip him.
The best I might lose it, like just lose it and just break down, mate. Like if Carey was just like methodical, holding him off with a jab, like breaking him down, just knocking his head back, bang when he's coming forward, just losing it, getting
good
reckless.
good analogy is you know when they go to touch gloves and Kerry just knocks him out for his run
He
out.
wouldn't do. He wouldn't do that. He's too nice, Carey. He's too nice. He's too nice. He would do everything within the rules. That was in the rules what he did.
um, Another question, Ben. Who's got the better moustache, Head or Warner? Mate, they both look so fucking stupid. What is it with Australians, right? And especially little ones, fucking garden gnomes, right? With the fattest moustache. That is so disgusting. Like,
I didn't even know Warner had a moustache, so that says it all. I didn't know he had a moustache.
but what is it with
Uh,
Aussies and moustaches? But
well,
like
they just want
that,
to look. They fit like obviously in Australia, like it's a little bit
backwards is the
not.
word.
I wouldn't say it's like Hackney style, but they think it's cool to look silly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
like
right. You're right. You're
wear
right.
a silly shirt and all that, and with a Larry pattern on, and have a mullet, and yeah, I'm cool. Look how silly I look. Yeah, like you know, at least within in all the Hackney and fucking Dalston crew, like it's a little bit more thought out and a little bit more effortless. Whereas Australians, they put a bit more effort into selecting a silly shirt, yeah, and wearing a silly hat or something, or growing a moustache or doing a mullet. Do you know what I mean?
So who's got the better moustache? Head then.
Well, I didn't. I said I didn't know Warner had a moustache, so I suppose head.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
Out. This is another one from Ben. He got two in. Out of the Australian fast bowlers, who would you agree to face in the nets for an over in just your pants, no protection, and a bat in hand?
Mm,
Cummins, little nip backer.
yeah. He does more with a Boland, mate.
Or
He
you got,
might
oh
not be
mate,
the
your shin,
quickest.
your shin gone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's gonna blow your shin off, mate.
I think with six,
Stark's erratic, yeah, so he's not as accurate. Yeah, the Yorkers,
if it was
yeah,
four
it's
overs,
gonna
I
work,
would
mate.
have.
It's gonna work. You got a trainer on. If you got no shield, it's gonna work, innit? Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I'd choose Stark. Probably Hazelwood, but Stark.
Oh, Two Face, yeah, I would choose Stark, yeah, because of
He's going to
these. Yeah,
spray
he's
a
quick,
couple, isn't
mate.
he?
He's
He'll
quick,
spray a
yeah, but
couple.
so he's got 6 balls, yeah. There's a good
No, no
chance for
ball,
it.
no ball. If he swings one back.
Bliss. Right. Look, there's a good chance he might get it right. But if he gets it right first up, you're fucked, and you ain't gonna face the rest, are you? Yeah, your fucking kneecap's gonna fucking cartwheel like a fucking off stump. Yeah,
Are you backing?
but
And you can't back away. You can't back away. Can't give yourself room.
oh yeah, well yeah, I'll just sweep him then, won't I? So are you allowed a bat, or is it just your
No,
pants?
you're allowed
Just
a bat,
pants,
you idiot.
just pants. All right.
The old
Um.
the half bat. You're allowed a half bat.
Okay. I'll the mongoose. You'll have mongoose. I'll take Stark just because the other two, the other three are accurate.
Yeah, and they'd hurt you as well on purpose. Where
Yeah, the
Stark could
nipper.
try, he might spray a couple.
Yeah. You got a good chance of him missing you altogether if he's got the yip or whatever. Like, yeah, I'll take Stark. It's risky, but I'm fucking taking Stark on. Come.
And then last one, would Billy have done the same thing as Carey and stumped Bairstow when he left his crease without feeling guilty? And then headbutted the MCC member on the way to the dressing room when he called him a cheat.
I've done it. I've run someone out like that, yeah. But I haven't done it where it's planned, so to speak, and doing it because they're going out to garden, like. So obviously I haven't done it. Would I do it if it was a plan? Yeah, I would fucking do it. Like, personally, like.
Would you send him off as
Yeah,
well?
we forget as well. Like Paul Collingwood, like fucking against New Zealand,
Oh, he
he
flat packed
didn't
that
like.
geezer, didn't he?
Fucking was it Grant? Someone
Grant Elliott or
Grant Elliott fucking run into the bowler and they run him out.
that was
Yeah,
bad.
and
That was probably
that's bad, mate. So let's
Proper
have
bad.
it right in the heat of the moment. Yeah, like you fucking do these things. Like that's the worst thing you've ever seen, mate. Like that is, you can't fucking take someone out and then run him out as well.
Yeah,
Would
I don't
would
know.
yeah, I don't. Listen, I don't know. Like to be honest, if I was being told,
Have you ever
I
called
would just
anyone
go,
back? Have you ever called anyone back?
nah.
Exactly. The
I
only
call
way you
anyone
can
back.
do it is in that situation, like where Collingwood fucking the geezer was on his back in the middle of the wicket because Ryan Sidebottom ran into him, wasn't it? And Bell picked it up and threw it to whoever was to Collingwood, I think.
Yeah,
That was bad. I remember
think
cringing watching it, and they won, and Daniel Vettori went fucking sick, didn't he?
yeah, fucking right and all. Like, no, I've never called anyone back. But then I would probably. So the captain came up to me and said, "Oh, you got to run him out because he's guarding." I would go, "Nah, fuck this." Like, I wouldn't have I would not have followed through with the plan. I think I'd like to think anyway, but I'm a bit of a cunt, aren't I? So probably. Would you have done it if you were keeping?
100%. Like,
Nah.
and I would have owned it in that long room as well. I don't think he had the best opportunity to stand in there and laugh in their faces, Kerry, and he did. Matt Renshaw did the old 12ers. He was at short leg, wasn't he? He was laughing in their faces.
Yeah, I do the
So
same.
right,
To
I
be
think
fair,
it's funny
like,
as fuck. Away from home, 2-0, give it to them.
but there's an argument in it. Like they pay fucking what? How much they pay for a fucking membership a year? 15 grand.
Oh, the
You
tops,
you yeah. You
£500,
can
isn't it?
have you can have your. Is it?
Yeah, yeah. You're on the
Oh right.
list. You're on the waiting list.
No, no. Um, I'm not even a member of my own fucking cricket club. Let alone fucking MCC. Um, no, look, it's an argument. Has he got a right to voice his opinion? That's all it is, an opinion. It wasn't fucking abusive, was he?
Oh, the geezer, the
Not mature.
MCC.
Yeah.
I think they got suspended, 3 of them.
Ah, well,
Who
never mind.
cares, mate? Let's fucking back to the
Never mind.
castle, back to the
Yeah,
ivory
exactly. I
tower.
mean, yeah, sure they got a few quid in their bank, like, you know what I mean? Going fucking, you know, rim a fucking escort after 15 bottles of wine, like, you know what I mean?
Right, they drive home.
Yeah, and drive home. Yeah,
On that
sure it'll
on
be all
that
right.
note, Bill, I think we've got to the end of the podcast. If
Smashed
you
it.
should we give AOB Bat Doctor a shout out? We ain't done that in ages, have we? I guess we just have. If you need your bat repairing, or yeah, if you stuck it through a 15th century
Sells a few
uh,
bats and all, doesn't he? Sells a few pro bats on
wheels as well.
Instagram.
If you need your trainer spiked, he'll get them done
Yeah,
for you. I think it's at AOB Bat Doctor on Instagram. So,
yeah.
Bill, if you want
Some
to
good
plug, do
work.
you want to plug your hairdressing or no?
Nah, mate, nah.
Brilliant.
Nah.
Right.
Nah, I'm too busy, mate. I'm too busy. Too busy.
Thanks everyone for listening. We will see you after the next test, hopefully.
Yeah, let's have a rant next week.
Lovely.
See you later.
See ya.